Hi, sorry it's been a little bit of a delay since my last video. It's been very busy. I am actually planning a wedding at the same time as doing this, so yeah, it's been a little bit of a hectic couple of weeks. There's still a lot more hectic weeks to go, but I thought I'd quickly squeeze in a little video, and I'm going to squeeze in a video about one of my favourite species of snake. So we're going to look at royal pythons today. Now, royal pythons are very popular in the snake community. People who collect snakes, a lot of people collect royal pythons. They are fantastic little animals, really good temperaments most of the time. There are a couple of exceptions, but we've said that in both videos so far. There's always an exception to the rule. But they really are a very popular species, and you get them in so many different colours. It is unreal. Now, I will be showing you a variety of colours today, we will be looking to breed some of these guys in the future. We need to make sure that everything is all in place for that first, and we need to make sure that everyone's old enough first, because most of our guys, in fact all of the ones I'm going to show you today, are still quite young. So yeah, really important that they're at the right size and that they're ready. So yeah, really fantastic animals. So let's get one out, let's have a look. So the first one I'm going to show you, this is Bandit, and he is a wild type royal python. So he is how a royal python should look. This is exactly the colour of a royal python. So here he is. Now, you may have seen a snake like this before. As I say, they're pretty much standard colour. So they've got that really nice dark back, really nice kind of camouflagey green colorations, and then a nice little white belly underneath. Now, Bandit, he is male. He is about a year old, and he is one of the friendliest snakes I have the pleasure to have. He really is fantastic. We got him when he was absolutely tiny, so he really is a lovely snake. Now, you can see by the coloration that typically these animals will live in kind of grassy areas. So they're from Africa. They're known as royal or ball pythons. They're ball pythons, they're called because they do, as a little defence mechanism, go into a little ball, which is really quite cute. Hello, it's nice to see you too, darling. So yeah, they really do just kind of wrap themselves into a little ball. We might have someone who's going to do that a little bit as I introduce you through. So really beautiful colours. They do live in the grass. There is a lot of people who say that they stay on the ground. They never climb. I beg to differ. I have seen these guys climb quite a bit. Again, it's just exceptions to the rule. If the snake feels like doing it, they're going to do it. He is a voracious eater. He, touch wood, has never ever missed a feed with us. He did have a period where he was not very well, because unfortunately a vet gave us the wrong medication for him. Snakes are a very specialist creature, so not everyone knows about them. Unfortunately, some vets don't know about them either. But he's absolutely perfect now, and he has a very special place in our hearts, don't you, boy? Lovely animal. Now, royal pythons can get to kind of 4 foot, 5 foot even. The females tend to get bigger. Again, I've seen some males that are absolutely huge, but he does have a lot of growing to do. As you can see, incredibly interactive, really all up in your space all the time, but that's what I love about him. He has an absolutely beautiful character. Now, if I get him a little bit closer to the camera, you can see that he does have some holes along his nose. And these holes, they're sensory pits, and these pits detect heat. So when they are looking for their food, I mean, their vision is okay, but their senses around this nose are absolutely incredible. So they will pick up the heat of any animal that they like to eat. So whenever we do feed them, we make sure that the rats, because he gets small wiener rats, We make sure that they are nice and warm, so then he can detect that. He can also smell, of course, but that heat really, really kind of piques his interest. That's why sometimes when you are talking, a royal python will come up to your mouth because all this hot air is coming out of your mouth. A lot of people say don't do it, just in case, but I'm very confident that he's not going to bite me. So, he is lovely, yeah. So this is Bandit. He will always be in my shows. He's old reliable, as I like to call him. So I'm going to pop him down to my side, and then I'm going to show you a different colour morph of the royal python. So next we have Lily. Now Lily is an albino royal python. And you'll see the size difference as I bring her out. There she is. So this is Lily. Now Lily, she is older than Bandit. She, we believe, is about 1.5 years, potentially coming up to 2. Now we can't be certain, unfortunately, because we adopted her. So it can be quite difficult to get their ages, but that's around our guess. As you can see, same kind of patterning, but a completely different colour. So you can see her eyes are nice and pink. And that is because she is, as I mentioned, albino. Now, every single animal in the world can be albino. It just means that there's a lack of pigment in their skin, and that comes through in their eyes as well. She really, really is a beautiful girl, nice and interactive as well. She's a little bit dirty, I do apologise for that. But yeah, she's very, very interactive as well, and very wriggly, as you can see, very, very wriggly. So she is a fabulous little snake as well. Again, she feeds on rats, but she feeds on larger rats than Bandit. She feeds on large weaners. So eventually she will get onto like actual rats, so kind of small rats eventually, but she's still got some growing to do. So as I say, beautiful albino. So that's Lily. Now next, I will show you Ragnar. Now Ragnar is a little bit of a character because he is not as sociable as all of my other snakes. He is a little bit on the touchy side. He has bitten me and my partner once each, but he's a lot better than he used to be. He used to be a very, very, very stressed snake and not wanting any contact. But we've worked really, really hard with him. And now he is a lot better than he was. But you'll see instantly that his body language is very different to the two that I've just showed you. So, here he is. He's still nice and warm, which is lovely. Now, we'll just point out, these guys are in plastic boxes at the moment. Our snakes do not remain in plastic boxes. We use them for transportation. We use the plastic boxes just for that. We keep our snakes in vivariums. Just wanted to let you know that. So this is Ragnar. Now you can see that his neck straight away is in this S shape. Now this S shape is generally a sign that they are looking to strike, or it gets them ready to strike. Before they strike their food, you'll see them do this little S shape. Now this is him in defense mode. He wants to make sure that nothing can get to him, so he wants to be absolutely certain that nothing's going to get in his way. So a little bit of a nervy snake, but beforehand, when I used to get him out, he used to be a lot more stressed than this. So this is really, really good for him. He is a banana royal python, very nice name. He's absolutely stunning. So he has the yellow of an albino, but the coloration came about completely differently. So he still has pigment because his eyes they are black, they're not red. Absolutely stunning boy, and we will be breeding this boy one day. And he's about the same age as Bandit as well. You are a beautiful boy, aren't you? Yeah, yes, he is a beautiful boy. A little bit of a mummy's boy. He doesn't like Lewis very much, but we won't go there. So he is an absolutely amazing little snake. He does need feeding up. We are going to be breeding him. As I say, he needs feeding up quite a bit. He needs to get a little bit older first. So that's Ragnar. Okay, so next I will be showing you Ragnar's girlfriend. And Ragnar's girlfriend is a particularly stunning python. She is the youngest out of all of them, believe it or not. She's coming up she's very similar age to Ragnar and Bandit, but just a little bit younger. And here she is. This is Pandora. Pandora is a bamboo royal python. Now these pythons, this colour is very sought after at the moment because it's quite a new colour. So as they breed all of these different kind of genetic colours and everything, lots of different things can pop out. And a lot of work is going into the bamboo royal python at the moment because, well, the babies that you get from them are exceptionally pretty. I mean, look at her. She's stunning. You put her with other coloured pythons and you get some really beautiful pythons. So she is stunning. She does have kind of bluey green eyes as well, which is amazing. And now, when I say snakes eat a lot, some snakes eat a lot. Like, as I mentioned, Bandit, he eats a lot. He never misses a feed. This girl is something else. She eats everything in sight. She loves her food. She currently feeds every 10 days. As soon as she hits a certain weight, we will be feeding her every 2 weeks. However, she is always hungry, constantly. Now, the person that we got her off originally, when she was younger than this, was trying to force feed her. I don't mean that as in he was sticking rats down her throat, but he was trying to kind of pump feed her to make sure that she was ready for breeding this year. Now, that wouldn't be fair on her. Her body is still not developed enough at that time, so we shouldn't be kind of power feeding them to make sure they're ready for breeding. We want to make sure she's ready for breeding in her own time. We're not into the whole power feeding thing. So, but I'm pretty sure by the end of next year, she is definitely going to be ready. She is a big girl. She is one of our biggest royal pythons at the moment, and she's one of the youngest, which is quite funny. So that's her. Now, I will be showing you our newest addition. I will show you her because she is very friendly. She is, however, shedding at the moment, so her glory is just not quite all there yet. She is an absolutely stunning python, and she's going to be one of my favourites. We've only had her for about a week, so she is very new, but she's absolutely incredible. I've called her Elsa. Now, I am a bit of a Disney fan, so you might understand why I called her Elsa when you see her. Now, remember how I said that they ball up for their defence? This is a balled up royal python. Look at that. She is all in a ball. Bless her. Now, you may not be able to see in this quality camera, but she is pure white. And she does have stunning little blue eyes as well. But as I say, she is in shed, so she's not completely in her full glory. And that's probably why she's a little bit, leave me alone at the moment. She's still getting used to us, but she's an absolutely lovely little snake. Now, I will unravel her slightly so you can see that beautiful face. I wouldn't normally do this with a snake who wouldn't tolerate it, who was upset all the time, but she is absolutely brilliant. Now, have a look at her eyes. Now, they are slightly cloudy because she is in shed, but she does have stunning little blue eyes. She is absolutely incredible. So, we're not entirely sure we're going to breed her. I got her because I've wanted one of these snakes for a very long time. They are known as the blue-eyed leucistic, nicknamed the blue-eyed Lucy, and they came about a good few years ago. And when they first came out, you would have to pay thousands, absolutely thousands, for a snake like this. There is a huge royal python industry. People pay obscene amounts for some of these new morphs that come out, but it's not all about that. To me, yes, again, as I say, I will be breeding one day, but it's much more for the pleasure, and we'll have lots of little baby snakes, which, what more could you want? I'm not into the whole hugely financial aspect of it. So there she is. She is absolutely stunning, and this camera just simply does not do her justice. But I hope you've learned a little something today. And I hope it was nice for you to just look at some really, really pretty pythons. I'm proud of all of them. Yeah, give me some comments, have a little look, tell me what you think of these little babies, and I will hopefully get another video to you a little bit sooner than last time. Sorry about the delay with that. Alright then guys, thank you very much for listening, and I will see you real soon. Bye!